The reason that I invented the Ultra Shuffle and I spent 4 years designing it was because I took a look at what was going on in my classes. And I really hadn't had any way of looking kid by kid what was going on and with my foreman in my classes, and I hadn't thought about it. And a lot of people I don't think have ever had the chance to see evidence of what they do. And when I got the polar heart rate monitors in 1980, 1981, I took a look at the printouts. I thought I had a great class going, and I taught a traditional middle school environment where we had games and activities for 2 or 3 weeks. We taught skills, and then we played in a competitive atmosphere. And it looked to me like things were going really well. And we introduced gravionics, was a flexibility thing. That was fine. I had a concept of the day. We had kids being aerobic, and I thought that my activities were doing wonderful until I took a look at the printouts after the first year, and I found out that the evidence showed that my students were not buying into what I was doing. That if the heart rates were very, very low during my activity, yeah, I could get them to be aerobic. I could do the flexibility. I had other things built in. But I thought activities should do more than just give you time for stress release, time to be cooperative, time to interact with one another. So I thought, well, if I take competition out, I wonder what would happen. And that's what came about with the invention of the Ultra Shuffle. I thought if kids would come and go, if we stop playing 11-on-11 flag football, 11-on-11 soccer, and if we don't choose teams, and if we had an environment where kids would come and go, and they wouldn't be in the same team for 2 weeks, or even a week at a time, or even for a class period, I wonder what would happen. And I wonder what would happen if I could have a skill station as well, because I believe in teaching skills, and I believe in reinforcing it, but I have to have a management system where I can actually only see 7 or 8 kids at one time, and I can get one-on-one without losing class management. I had kids from 5 different special needs classrooms that would come in. And so I had all these different problems, and I don't think you whine about it. I think you have to have a solution. So to survive in my atmosphere at my middle school, I had to come up with something. 65 kids were in my gym every 48 minutes. I had to get them naked dress, and teach them something in 48 minutes. There had to be a way to do this with no humiliation. It does no good to get fabulous equipment like heart rate monitors if when you actually implement them, you can't show results. That's what this is all about, is the evidence. So the Ultra Shuffle came about because I wanted activities to be as powerful and as important as the other segment of my class. So if I had a health-related segment or a wellness-related segment, I also wanted applications of all of that inside of my activity.